So today, we grieve. We look at that desk, and we know what we have lost. But we also give thanks. Thanks to someone so rarefied, so brave, so graceful a presence served in this chamber that someone like that served in this chamber for so many years. In closing, let me just say this. The sign of a leader is someone who dedicates the whole of their spirit for a cause greater than themselves. The sign of a hero is someone who fights for others, who endures for others, no matter the cost, no matter the odds. And the sign of a friend is someone who stands by your side to fight the good fight on the good days and on the bad. Dianne Feinstein was all of this and more. A friend, a hero for so many, a leader who changed the a leader who changed the nature of the Senate and who changed the fabric of the nation, America, for the better.
She was a historic figure, trailblazer for women, and a great friend. Dianne made her mark on everything from national security to the environment, to gun safety, to protecting civil liberties. The country's going to miss her dearly.
Thank you all. Moments ago, the flags over the Capitol were lowered in memory of Senator Dianne Feinstein. As California's longest-serving senator, Senator Feinstein broke and blazed a trail for women. Her career was, by any standards, historic. Speaking personally, I worked with the senator for quite some time. Together on many different bills, but the one that I think stands out was our water legislation. It was historic. It was the first time in California history in more than 25 years that we were able to pass water. It was the WIN Act. And I remember the hours and the nights that we would have to work to try to work through, and the challenges. We come from different parties, we have different philosophies, but we put our state first. At the same time, Barbara Boxer opposed it. It was one of the last votes of the Senate. Had more than 70 votes at the time. And I believe the trailblazing of the first woman elected mayor, even coming from a different party, inspired women from both sides of the aisle to seek elected office and to have their voices heard. My deepest condolences to her family, her colleagues, and to her staff.
The purpose of speaking with great sadness and emotion about the loss of our great senator, our senior senator from California, Senator Dianne Feinstein. I do so, as I say, personally, as a friend, neighbor, and fellow San Franciscan. All of us do so with great pride as the great senator she has been to our state, the longest-serving woman senator from California. She came here with Barbara Boxer. She stayed on, and she left on her own terms. The first woman mayor of San Francisco, coming into office under sad circumstances, but leading us with great dignity, with great effectiveness, and great leadership. Much more will be said about it. We'll have so much time to talk and brag about Dianne Feinstein. Her legacy will be a long one that we will all be inspired by. But today, at this time, just hours since her passing, rather than talk about her, let us just pray that she rests in peace.
She was an incredibly effective person at every line, at every level, and she was at all of those levels on the way to the Senate. Those of us who were fortunate to call Dianne our colleague can say we served alongside the longest-serving female senator in American history. Dianne was a trailblazer in her beloved home state of California, and our entire nation are better for her dogged advocacy and diligent service.
Senator Feinstein was a legend She was an iconic public servant, and she earned and held the trust of voters throughout California for many years. And that's because she cared, she understood the importance of the institution of representative government, and she worked tirelessly for the people of our state and for the people of the United States of America.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all present in the chamber, as well as members and staff throughout the Capitol, to please rise for a moment of silence in remembrance of the late Honorable Senator Dianne Feinstein.